Hi again, folks, and welcome back here on the SiloRebels.tv and game 2 of the night. Our boys' action. It's the Silo Rebels against the Atoka Wampus Cats here on Senior Night 2022. The Rebels coming in riding high. A 6-game winning streak after Saturday night's Bryan County Tournament Championship win over Caddo. Rebels with 6 wins in a row. They have upped their scoring average on the season, averaging 60 points a game, giving up 46 a contest. And this a rematch of a game played back on January 8th, the consolation finals of the Atoka tournament, which Silo won that one 68-55. That was game 2 of this current 6-game winning streak, which happened just about 2 weeks ago. In that contest, the Rebels jumped out to a big lead and held on in the fourth quarter after, they were up 20-plus going into the fourth, held on for the 13-point win. I think the Wampus Cats got as close as 8. Ethan Wilkerson led the way in that game, 30 points and 13 rebounds. Kyler Proctor also had 20, and Carter Parker had 9. And those were the 3 catalysts in the Bryan County Tournament Championship role last week. In fact, all the Rebels had a key hand in that Bryan County Championship. Ethan Wilkerson, the MVP of the tournament. He scored 87 points in the 3 games a week ago. But Carter Parker, the story, as he was struggling from the perimeter, just 18% on the season, going into action on Friday night at Southeastern, and with the long college three-point line, he caught fire outside, hit 9 3-pointers in the game. So Parker hit 9 threes and ended up picking up all tournament honors in the Bryan County tournament. And he will be in the starting lineup tonight. He's upped his average on the season, averaging 8.5 points a contest. As we get ready for the starting lineups, about ready to go here. See the lineup for the Wampus Cats, and they're going to start Cooper Hardison. He 6'3" junior. He had 3 points in that contest against Silo earlier. And Jace Jackson, he got hot in that earlier meeting, ended up with 11 points, 5'10" junior. Eli Eves, the 6'1" junior, he scored 16 in that game. He's the team's leading scorer, and he picked up 14 of those points in the second half. Colin Ritchie, a 6'2" junior, 8 points in the earlier meeting, and then Peyton Holland, the 6'4" senior inside, 14 points, 10 rebounds in the contest. Earlier. Rebels being introduced now. The starters, once again, Connor Proctor, a 5'11 junior, averaging 14.4 points a game, along with 4 rebounds. Carter Parker, a 6' junior, 8.2 points a game. Connor Cordell, a 5'10 junior, 5 points a contest. He was the defensive catalyst on Saturday night, and he's going to get the early assignment of trying to slow down the Wampus Cat leading scorer, Eli Eves, tonight. Also in the starting lineup is Ethan Wilkerson, the 6'7 sophomore, averaging 24 points a game now and 12.1 rebounds. And then the final starter is the lone senior on the squad, Mason Urban. He getting his first start tonight on senior night, 6'2 senior. Wilkerson's going to jump it up against Peyton Holland. And the opening tap is controlled by Silo. Rebels will have it in the front court. Here's Wilkerson up quickly with a 3 attempt. It's no good. And the rebound is off. Colin Ritchie has it for the Wampus Cats. Wilkerson came out gunning right from the start. That 3 from the left corner. Atoka has the basketball. Silo coming out in a man-to-man defense. Urbany pokes that one away, but Holland retrieves out front. Holland a little bit of a size advantage. See if the Wampus Cats go to that. Ball's knocked away and stolen. Here comes Carter Parker. Feed inside. Proctor cutting to the basket. Layup is good. Off the Parker assist. Coming the other way. Shot up on the baseline is up and good. Eli Eves got free and scores in transition. So just like that, it's end-to-end action. Wampus Cats falling back. They're in a man-to-man defense. Got Holland working inside against Wilkerson. Now Proctor tries to drive. He's cut off there. Here's a pass stolen away by Eves. Eves out in transition. Takes it inside, and a foul is called on Proctor. Proctor picks up his first personal foul. Charlie Gardner checking in for Urbany. 6:46 to go here in the first quarter. Gardner averages 6 points, 5 rebounds a contest. Inbounds pass goes to Holland. Back out front. There is Jace Jackson. They dribble up Hardison. Against the Rebel man-to-man defense. Kind of changed up defensive looks. Here's Holland, goes up. That shot altered by Wilkerson. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Can't get the putback. Cordell has the rebound. Rebels want to push it. Cordell down. Wilkerson. They swing it. Cordell top of the key now. Wilkerson posting up. Trying to get it to him. Can't yet. Here's Proctor. Toss outside. Here's Parker for 3. No good. And a rebound off to Holland. Couple boards already for Peyton Holland, who had 10 in that earlier meeting. And there's Eves for 3. Eli Eves with all 5 Atoka points here in the early going. It's 5-2. Wampus Cats. Wilkerson drives. Free throw line extended. Shot up and good from 15. And he has his first points tonight. Does Wilkerson. Cuts the lead to 1 for Atoka. Parker goes for the steal. Comes up empty. Pass goes inside. Holland's shot is no good. Wilkerson has the rebound. Here come the Rebels. Gardner stops. Feeds Wilkerson. Now back to Gardner. Takes it inside. Toss out. Cordell sets up for 3. Shot is no good. And the rebound is off to Jackson for Atoka. 3 minutes in. Jackson feed, cutting to the basket. Ritchie misses the shot, gets it back. Put back is good, and a foul is called. It's going against Cordell inside as Ritchie has a chance for the 3-point play. Ritchie got lost on the defensive switch there. Wampus Cats with a 3-point lead here early. I don't think they ever led in that contest in the Kingston tournament. That Silo won 68-55 a couple weeks ago. The free throw's good by Ritchie. 4-point lead. Down, Parker for three, and he'll hit it. Parker left open, drains the three from the right wing, his first of the night. Picks up where he left off on Saturday night. Here's Eves from the baseline. Shot is no good, missed everything that time. Gardner clears the board for Silo. Here come the Rebels. Gardner dribbles in, kick it out. Here's Wilkerson for three, top of the key. That one rims off, no good. Cordell with an offensive board. Feeds Wilkerson, cutting to the basket, and Ethan puts it in. Cordell with a nice assist. And Silo goes in front. We've reached the midway point of this first quarter. It's 9-8. Fast pace thus far. Here's Jackson, drives, has it poked away, but saved by Hardison. Eves on the left wing. Eves cut off by two defenders now as the Rebels are working out of a, well, still it's a sinking man. And that pass is knocked away. Actually goes out of bounds off of Atoka, and it's a Wampus Cat turnover. Token pressure coming in the backcourt. Jackson comes to defend Proctor, and Gardner will dribble it up this time. Off Parker on the right side. Wilkerson cuts across. Can't find him. Now Proctor drives. Toss back out. Gardner, floater in the lane, and left that one short. Rebound out to Atoka. Here come the Wampus Cats. Creed Vihas, who just checked in, has the basketball. Jackson dribbles out near midcourt. Now backdoor cut. Eves gets free from Cordell, and there's a layup. Got Eves cutting backdoor, hits the layup. Atoka back in front. Proctor out front. Swing it. Wilkerson now down inside. Wilkerson shot up and good, and a foul. And he's going to the line. Wilkerson already with 6 points here in the opening quarter. It's a nice feed from Parker that time. Ethan at the free throw line. 68% on the season, trying to finish off the conventional three-point play, and does. Gives Silo a 2-point lead. 2:41 to go in the first. Vihas to Jackson. They swing it. Eves, bounce pass inside. Jackson cut off by Wilkerson. Now Eves looking for an opening. Has it poked away and stolen. Here's Gardner out in transition. Layup is good. Charlie Gardner with the steal and lay-in. And Atoka with a quick timeout as the Rebels have put together a run. 14-10. Silo up. After Atoka came out hot, Rebels have put together a run to take a 4-point lead. Quick 30-second timeout for Coach Eric Hardison for Atoka. As we come back, it's going to be Atoka basketball in the backcourt. Token pressure applied by the Rebels. In fact, they're looking to trap at half court. Here's Eves going to pull up from the elbow and hit it. Eves out to a quick start. He had 16 in that game, but only 2 in the first half against the Rebels in that Kingston tournament. It's well over that, already 9 tonight. Here's Gardner on a drive to the basket, had it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. Stays with Silo on the baseline. As Gardner looking to trigger it in. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first to Proctor. Back out front, Cornell. Inside, Wilkerson turns, shoots, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up and in. Nice body movement that time as he just glided through a couple of defenders off the offensive rebound and put back. He's got 9 points. Wilkerson, in fact, we saw the Tiani Ellison 1,000-point club. Wilkerson just 147 points away, and there's a charge called on Atoka. And right there is the defensive stopper, Connor Cordell, stepped in front, took the charge. That's an Atoka turnover. Third of this quarter on the Wampus Cats. Rebels with a 4-point lead in the basketball. Here's Gardner. Coming to double. Down, Proctor. Toss back out. I think he was looking for Wilkerson. Into the hands of Parker. Now Wilkerson will drive the baseline. Shot is no good. Tapped up by Gardner's no good. And Eves has the board for Atoka. Eves will pull up with the jumper. It's no good. Gardner with the board. That's already 3 rebounds tonight for Charlie. He had 10 in the championship win on Saturday night. 37 seconds to go. Rebels are going to pull it out and play for the final shot of the quarter. Wilkerson will stand and dribble as the Wampus Cats do not want to come out that far and defend it. Hands it to Proctor. Now Proctor will set the play. 10 seconds. Looks for a screen from Wilkerson. Like they were going for the pick and roll. Cordell has it. Now Proctor left open for 3. Right wing. Banks it in. The bank is open. And Proctor hits the 3 just before the horn. 19-12, the Silo lead as the Rebels shake off a little bit of a shaky start, and they take a 7-point lead after 1 quarter of play. 9 in the first period for Ethan Wilkerson, 5 for Kyler Proctor, 3 for Carter Parker, and 2 for Charlie Gardner. 9 points for Eli Eves for Atoka. Their only other points came from Colin Ritchie, a 3-point play in the opening quarter. Silo up 7. We get ready to head to the second quarter. Rebels with a 19-point first quarter. After a bit of a slow start. Going to be Atoka basketball. And they will work it offensively. Here to begin the second period, Cam Carroll has checked in the game for Atoka. He'll have it on the left wing. Also, Christian Vining is in now for the Rebels, both for the first time tonight. Vihas out front. Dribbles against Gardner. They switch up defensively. A drive and a foul, blocking foul called as Hardison took it to the glass. And foul is going to go against Christian Vining. That'll be his first. Cooper Hardison going to the line, shooting 2. And the free throw's good. First points of this second quarter comes from Hardison. Here's the next, and it's good as well. Made them both. First points tonight for Cooper Hardison for Atoka, and the Wampus Cats closed within 5. Rebels trying to lob it inside. Proctor had it knocked away by Ritchie, but Proctor retrieves. Now Wilkerson comes out left corner to get the basketball. They'll swing it. Proctor thought about the shot. Gives Wilkerson. Now back to Proctor on the drive. Feed back Wilkerson. Free throw line. Double team there. Steps back. He'll try a 3. And that one's just short off the front iron. Vihas with the rebound for Atoka. Wampus Cats back in the offensive end. Vihas and Jackson. They swing it, and the pass intended for Jackson is stolen by Proctor. Here comes Kyler. Quickly into the offensive end, didn't have the numbers, pulls it back out. Pass goes down to the baseline to Wilkerson. Now back out, Proctor looking to drive. Now swings. Here's Gardner. He'll drive in. Shot no good. Wilkerson tries the tap. Can't get it, but stays with it and puts it back in on the second rebound. 2 chances that time for Ethan. Silo back up 7. Toss inside. Here's a reverse layup. Nice move that time by Hardison to score on that one. 2 minutes into this second period. Silo lead is 5. Cordell. Bounce pass goes inside. Wilkerson goes up strong against Ritchie, and he hits it. If he gets it down that low, you're in big trouble if you're the defense. Wilkerson with another bucket. He's got 13. Driving, Vihas, he's going to turn it over on a carry. So Peyton Holland, Eli Eves back in. Eves was out getting a breather. Carter Parker checks back in to give Proctor a quick rest for Silo. Who runs the point now? Probably be Gardner with Proctor on the bench. Tossed left wing. Wilkerson. He's got Holland on him now. Now Gardner. They switch up defenses. Oh, Wilkerson had the mismatch inside as they switched off, and he takes advantage. Cam Carroll, the 6-footer. And Wilkerson called for the basketball and got it. Scores. Coming the other way. Shot inside is no good. Rebels have the rebound. Cordell. Now down Wilkerson. Off to Gardner. Now Wilkerson's got Holland on him. Here's a 3. Parker just misses on the left wing that time. Off balance. Pass goes to Wilkerson, and it's knocked out of bounds by Vihas. Stays with Silo on the baseline. With 4:38 to go in the half. So Proctor back in after about a minute on the bench. Cordell checks out. Here's Wilkerson off the inbounds. His fall away from 15 and left that one short. Might have forced it a little bit that time. Eves on the drive, and a foul's going to be whistled on Gardner. It's going to be Charlie's first foul. 4 team fouls on Silo. 4:29 left here in the opening half. Inbounds goes to Holland. Toss back out, Eves. He's got Vining on him now. Now they switch up. No, actually the Rebels in his zone. And Gardner with the steal and drive, and a foul is called. I think that might have confused the Wampus Cats as the Rebels went to a zone that time, and Gardner just stepped out from his position on the front of that zone and came up with a steal. He's at the line shooting 2, and the first one is no good. One more coming up. 4:15 left, and that one rattles in. Gardner hits 1 out of 2, and the Silo lead is 10. Coming back the other way. Jackson. Dribbles right side. Now let's swing it back. Silo. That matchup zone. That Syracuse matchup zone. They pass down to the baseline, and Hardison gets open for a 3 and hits from the left corner. Back down with it. Wilkerson, top of the key. Gives off to Parker there. Looking to drive. Stops. Feeds back out Vining. Now Wilkerson. He'll drive to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper is good. Wilkerson with 8 this quarter, 17 for the game. Back the other way, Eves for 3, no good. Misfires, and Proctor has the rebound and is fouled. Second on Cam Carroll, fourth on Atoka. Connor Cornell back in after another quick rest. Silo up 9. And led by as many as 10 here. Proctor. Toss out front. Goes to Gardner. Wampus Cats still in a man-to-man defense as they've got Holland on Wilkerson. Wilkerson slips inside. Goes down. No call there. Back out. Proctor spins. He'll take it. Underhand layup is good as he tried the scoop shot inside. A foul is called on the rebound as Cordell got in there and got the loose ball. Foul went on Cooper Hardison. Inbound goes. Proctor for 3. Right wing's no good. Eves board. Eves pushes all the way down. Oh, he crashed into Cordell that time. No call. Missed the shot. Rebels come away with the loose ball. Gardner down the left sideline, and a blocking foul is called on Hardison. I believe that may be his third. Nope, second. Second foul, just the 16th foul. Next one will send the Rebels to the line here for the remainder of the second quarter. Gardner, bounce pass inside. Wilkerson is fouled from behind, and he just had, he got Holland on his hip that time, and just a bad spot to be in as the drop step, and Wilkerson going to the line, 2 shots. Holland couldn't do anything about it. Picks up his foul, and a free throw rolls, circles the rim, and falls through. Holland's going to check out, as will Hardison. Ritchie back in, probably going to get the assignment of Wilkerson once again, and makes it a second one. Wilkerson hits them both. Rebels now have their biggest lead at 30-19, 2:26 left. Drive down, Jackson, shot up and good over Wilkerson. His first points tonight on the driving bucket by Jace Jackson. Coming the other way for the Rebels. Proctor down, baseline right. Now dribbles back out front. They're trying Andrew McCall, the 6-footer on Wilkerson inside. And that may not last long. Wilkerson has him pinned, but Eves comes up with the steal, and he's going to go lay it up on the other end. First points of the second quarter for Eves, who got off to the fast start. But that does cut the lead back to 7. Now Wilkerson trying the pick and roll. And there's a bounce pass, and near steal that time by McCall. Christian Vining back in for Silo with 1:36 to play. Rebels by 7. Gardner, toss in. Parker, long 3. It's no good on the right wing. Loose ball on the rebound. Gardner has it, and Charlie's going to be fouled and go to the line. It's 1-1. Jackson guilty of the foul, and I think he nearly got a technical on that one as the official just kept eyeing him. Now Gardner, 1-1 coming up for Charlie. He's 1 out of 2 at the line tonight. Free throw, too hard off the back iron. Ritchie has the rebound for Atoka. Eves down with it. Pass left side intended for Eves, and it's out of bounds. Turnover Atoka. Minute 15 to go. Rebels may pull it out and go to the four corner. Parker stands, holds, off Gardner. Gardner drives to the free throw line, toss back out to Wilkerson. Oop. Started to come out on him that time. Changed their mind. Did Vihas. Now Gardner drives back to the free throw line, feeds Wilkerson, cutting the basket, shot up and good, and a foul, blocking foul. Wilkerson saw the lane open, and it was just a quick dart to the basket. And a great bounce pass to Wilkerson for the bucket and foul. Ritchie commits the foul, his second. Free throw's no good. Cordell with another rebound. Feed Wilkerson, and he hits the bucket, and his foul was going in for the slam. Ritchie commits the foul. Didn't quite get all of it, but it counts anyway. Two quick buckets for Wilkerson. He's at the line. Free throw is good this time. Nothing but net. And Ethan's going to get a breather here in the final 37 seconds of the quarter. Silo's lead now at 12, 35-23. Wilkerson has 15 of the Rebels, 16 points here in the second period. As the Wampus Cats have stayed in the man-to-man defense. There's a three-point shot. It's no good. Gardner has the rebound. Rebels may get the last shot now. Proctor dribbles right wing, 7 seconds. Back out front to the left, 3 seconds. Way out front, Gardner's bumped. He's going to throw up the shot. It's no good from 30 as it rims off the front iron, and that's the end of the first half. 35-23. Silo at the half. Let's see, look at the first half scoring numbers. Add those up real quickly. Okay, for the Rebels, it was Ethan Wilkerson, 24 points in the first half. 24 of the 35 coming from Wilkerson. He had a career-high 44 a week ago tonight. Maybe bidding to break that with another big second half. 5 points for Kyler Proctor, 3 for Carter Parker, 3 for Charlie Gardner in the first half of play. Connor Cordell did not score, but had 5 rebounds. For Atoka, they were led by Eli Eves with 11. 9 of those came in the first quarter. He was held to just 2 points in the second period. 7 for Cooper Hardison and 3 for Colin Ritchie, 2 for Jace Jackson to round out their 23 total. Halftime here at Silo, and the Rebels leading Atoka 35-23 on senior night. We will take a break. Be back. Second half action will be coming up about 8 minutes from now here on SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network.
Hey, all beta members, Miss Dillinger is asking you to please hang around after the game to help pick up trash. All beta members, make sure you come down to the scores table at the end of the game.
As we prepare for the second half of action here in Silo tonight, SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. Glad you're along with us tonight. Kevin Farr. And my camera person tonight, Audrey Gordon. Along with the camera work. And it's going to be Silo basketball here to on the possession arrow to begin the third period. Looks like the original starting five for Atoka. It's Cooper Hardison, Jace Jackson, Eli Eves, Colin Ritchie, and Peyton Holland. And for the Rebels, they send out Kyler Proctor, Carter Parker, Connor Cordell, Charlie Gardner, and Ethan Wilkerson. Looks like Atoka going to stay in that man-to-man defense. Wilkerson, 24 points in the first half, 23 for Atoka. Pass goes, Wilkerson, right wing, they come to double. He splits the defenders and going to be fouled on the drive. I'll say it's on the floor as he hit the shot. Holland guilty in that one. Second foul on Peyton Holland, trying to defend Wilkerson inside. Pass goes inbound to Cordell. Feed Wilkerson, reverse layup. Oh, he just missed that one. Point blank. Left it just a little bit short. It was a great feed on the reverse layup. Back with it for Atoka. Feed inside. Oh, Colin Ritchie got free, and he puts up the layup. Cutting off a screen, Ritchie scores. Cuts the lead to back to 10. In the first minute of the second half. Backdoor, bounce pass. Proctor layup is good. Gardner with the nice feed. Charlie picks up the assist on that one. Back the other way. Eves drives in. Hang, shot no good. Tied up with Wilkerson on the rebound. And the possession arrow goes to Atoka. Going to be Wampus Cat basketball on the baseline. After Silo got the ball to begin the second half. Here's the inbounds. Hardison way out front. Going to try a long three. It's no good. And the long rebound. Holland has it. Kicks it out. And Jackson will hit the three. Jace Jackson had just 2 points in the first half, but hits that three to cut the lead back under double figures. It's 9. 6:27 to go here in the third. Gardner. Bounce pass. Wilkerson cutting to the basket. Cut off there. Now gives it to Proctor. Back out Wilkerson. Double teamed in the corner. Feeds Cordell. Swing it. Here's Gardner. Top of the key and had his foot on the line. Hits the jumper from 18. Gardner has his second bucket of the game. Coming the other way. Jackson going to drive inside. Shot is no good. Rebound. Into the hands of Holland. It's knocked away and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Atoka. This is where the Rebels started to pull away from the Wampus Cats in the contest in the Kingston tournament. They led by 20 after 3. Here's a pass inside. Holland. Turnaround shot is up and good, and he's got his first points tonight. Wampus Cats hanging around, down just 9 to the 7th-ranked Rebels. Wilkerson, top of the key, drives in, inside the free throw line, goes up, shot, hits it. That was an off-balance jumper, and Wilkerson has his first points of the second half. Ethan with 26 in the game. Eves drives all the way down the baseline and in, and he's fouled. Just a quick burst got him around Cordell on the baseline. Parker came over to help out and commit the personal foul. His first. 5:02 to go in the third period. Eves free throws good. Eve scored 16 against the Rebels. In the previous meeting, Holland going to get a breather. He looks a little winded. McCall's back in. That free throw. He used all the rim again, did Eves. Wampus Cats still down just 9. They keep trading buckets. Here's Wilkerson, drop step down the baseline, and somebody was holding him. Yeah, that was McCall. Wilkerson just drop step and was headed down the baseline toward the basket, and somebody reached out and grabbed him. Second team foul on Atoka. Inbounds pass goes to Cordell as it was deflected into the backcourt by Eves. Gardner's going to step back and shoot and hit a three. Gardner with the three-pointer, his first tray of the night. Silos lead back to 12. 5 in the quarter for Charlie. He's got 8 for the game. Rebels now in a zone. Here's Eves, long three out front, and that one short and out of bounds. Goes over to Silo on the air ball there. Midway point of this third quarter. Pass. Proctor cutting to the baseline. Kick out. Here's Gardner. Long three. No good. Right wing. Rebound off to Eves. Eves wants to push it up, and he's going to feed inside. McCall grabs that. I think the pass was intended for Ritchie. McCall grabs it, however, and he puts it off the glass and in. That's McCall's first bucket of the game. Proctor, baseline, toss back out front to Wilkerson. Now they swing it. Parker, back to Proctor. Parker, long three this time. That one from about 25, and that came up short. Rebound out. Eves in transition, goes up, shot, miss. There was three white shirts there to defend. Eves still forced it up. Proctor comes away with the rebound, and down offensively. Feed to Wilkerson, cutting to the basket. He's fouled. Was headed down the side of the lane. Eves picks up that foul. Wilkerson, he's only scored 2 here in the third quarter after a 24-point first half. At the line, free throw's good. He's in 68% on the season. Creed Vhouse back in for Atoka, and Christian Vining for Silo, and Wilkerson made them both. Lead back to 12. It's been the largest of the game for the Rebels. Each time they've got there, Atoka has answered. Here's a three out front. There's the answer once again as Hardison hits the three. Cooper Hardison with the three-pointer. Wilkerson's going to work it up this time. Hardison with 10 points on the night. Proctor out front. Swing it, baseline left. Now pass inside. Wilkerson cutting the basket, and a nice head fake and puts it up and in. They got it to Wilkerson again. Starting to heat up here in the third quarter. Here's a steal by Gardner. Behind the back dribble. Into the front court. Back out Wilkerson. Off to Vining. Back Wilkerson. Feeds down to the baseline. Cornell, he's double teamed there. Working back out front. Now Proctor drives in. Kicks out. Cornell finds the lane. His shot is no good inside. They have forced that one a little. Was expecting contact. It did not come. 2-minute mark of this third quarter. Rebels leading by 11. Cornell goes for the steal and pokes it out of bounds. Silo by 11. And we've got a timeout. 1:48 to go here in the third quarter. Silo takes the timeout. Leading by 11, 48-37 over Atoka. Wampus Cat basketball after the Silo timeout. Minute 48 left here in the third period. Vhouse out front picks up the dribble. He's got Vining all over him looking for help and gets it to Eves. Eves works against Cornell. Cut off back there by Wilkerson to try to get to the baseline. See how they attack the zone now. Feed. Eves goes up with the jumper from 10. It's no good, and going to have a foul called, I believe, on McCall. He's over the back of Cornell, who has 6 rebounds. Rebels have a chance to take their biggest lead this trip. They've led by as many as 12. Baseline pass goes. Cordell feeds Gardner, cutting back door. Shot is good. Charlie has 7 in the quarter and 10 for the game. 50-37. Coming back the other way. Vihas drives. Pass. That was deflected by Cordell, but into the hands of Hardison. Shot is no good on the 3. Now they kick it out. That one missed from Jackson. Rebound. Outlet. Gardner. Down Cordell. Off Gardner. Gardner going to toss it back out to Wilkerson, and they'll pull it out and play for the final shot of the period. Leading by 13. Gardner dribbles out front. Rebels have the court spread. 10 seconds. Wilkerson, top of the key, has McCall on him. He's going to dribble. Now back out. 3 seconds. Stop, pop for 3, and left it short. And that's the quarter. 50-37. Rebels, after 3 quarters of play. Wilkerson may have a little fatigued on that one, as came up short on that last second 3-pointer. So in that period, Silo with a 15-14 scoring edge. Extended it by a point. They led by 12 at halftime and now 13 at the end of 3 quarters. See what Atoka does defensively here in the fourth to try to get back in it as they trail by 13. Silo was up 7 after 1 period and 12 at the half. Wilkerson's going to be on the bench to begin the fourth quarter, getting a breather. As I mentioned, might be a little bit gassed. It's evident by that coming up short on that last second 3. So Vining is in the game along with Parker, Cordell, Proctor, and Gardner. And the 3 is up and good by Carter Parker. Just his second 3 of the game. But Silo has its biggest lead at 16. Eves pass back out front. Rebels still in that zone. Cordell now in the middle of it. McCall attacks Cordell, goes up, and he's going to be fouled and shoot free throws. Second foul on Cordell. So Andrew McCall shooting 2. First one is off the front iron and no good. Ethan Wilkerson back in. Got an extra 30 seconds. On that breather, and the next one is no good. Loose ball on the rebound. It's tapped around, and they're going to say it's out of bounds to Atoka. They say it was off of Cordell. .7:29 to go here in the fourth period. Eves catches the inbounds pass. And there's a pass stolen by Gardner. Feeds Cordell going to the other end and just a little bit too far out in front of him. It's going to be a Rebel turnover. After Gardner's steal. Back with it for the Wampus Cats, trailing by 16. McCall gives off Jackson. There is Eves in the corner. Got 2 defenders around him. They swing it. Trying to get Eves open. He's going to drive and nope, didn't want to challenge Wilkerson there. Here's a drive down the baseline by Hardison. That shot is no good. Wilkerson clears the board. Ethan gives it off. Proctor dribbles into the offensive end. Now off Parker, left wing. Parker now down. Wilkerson baseline left. He's got McCall on him, trying to post him up. Now Cordell, toss back out. Proctor, he'll swing it. Parker, long three once again, and off the front iron. Took that one from about 24. Jackson down. Toss out. Vihas thought about the three and passed it up. Eves will drive, baseline, pull up jumper and hit from 10. Eli Eves with 15 points. He had 11 at halftime. Proctor drives in off the Parker. Now Wilkerson. Now he had defenders all around him, dribbles back out to reset things. Gardner down baseline. Here's a three up by Cordell. It's no good. From the left corner, McCall cleared the board for Atoka. Here's Eves going to challenge Cordell on the other end. A shot is no good. Gardner with another board. Charlie with the board. Sada with a quick 30-second timeout. 5.5 minutes to go. Rebels offense has gotten a little stagnant here in the, they're going to make it a full. A little stagnant here in the fourth quarter. One Carter Parker three is all they've been able to muster in the first 2.5 minutes, and Coach Wow wanted to talk about it. They have extended the lead to 14, but opportunities for so much more over the last few possessions. Earlier tonight, the Lady Rebels pulled away in the second half for the victory. In the girls' game. Sada was a 76-53 winner. Cornell, Wilkerson just inside the free throw line, dribbles to the right side, back Gardner, back Wilkerson, off the glass, misses the shot, and the rebound is out of bounds to Atoka. They got Wilkerson an open look just outside the lane. He tried to bank it in and missed. So Atoka comes back with it. Pass deflected by Proctor into the hands of Wilkerson. Here come the Rebels. They rush it down quickly. Now they'll set the offense. Gardner, right side, now to Parker. Going to dribble back. Now feed Proctor cutting into the basket. Back out. Carter Parker. Wilkerson now gets it baseline. Going to back his way in against Ritchie. Bounce pass. Gardner. Now another bounce pass intended for Parker. In traffic. It's stolen. Stolen by Atoka. Here comes Eves. Coming the other way. He's got two defenders on him, and a foul is whistled against Gardner. And Eves is going to the line. Rebels still stuck on 53 points as Eves misses the free throw. Second one coming up. Christian Vining checks in. Here's the next one. It's no good as well. Proctor has the rebound. Here come the Rebels. Proctor didn't have the numbers, pulls it back out. Here's a pass, and Vining's pass is picked off. Jackson comes up with it. Jackson, now a drive, and Cordell reaches in. He steals it. Gets it right back. Rebels looking to take the lid off the basket. Just have 3 points in the first 4 minutes of this period. Cordell off to Proctor, and he is tied up. And the possession arrow is going to Peyton Holland's going to check back in for the Wampus Cats. Things have slowed considerably here in the fourth as Jackson tries a three. It's no good. Swooping in for the rebound is Eves, and he goes back up and hits the follow. Eves cuts the lead to 12, and we got a whistle in the backcourt. Jackson is guilty of a foul. The fifth on Atoka with 3:27 to play. Toss inbounds goes to Proctor. Rebels right side. Back out Cordell. Now to Parker. Wilkerson inside working against Holland. And that ball is knocked away, loose, and picked up by Atoka. Wampus Cats are going to get a layup out of it by Eves. Silo wants a timeout. Atoka takes the timeout after the Wampus Cats have cut the lead to 10 with 3:07 to go. Don't go away. The much like they did at the Kingston tournament, Atoka got within 8 in that one. Before the Rebels finished it off. Right now the lead is 10. A little bit lower scoring in this one. At 53-43. Sala won 68-55 in that earlier matchup. It's Rebel basketball after the Atoka timeout. They're going to pick up with full court pressure. Inbound it to Proctor in the backcourt. Proctor's going to dribble it up on the drive. Here comes a trap. Pass out Gardner. Barely stays inside the half-court line. Gardner down baseline. Goes. Parker, kick out. Three is no good from Proctor. And a rebound to Atoka. Wampus Cats have it. Chance to cut it under double digits. Here's Jackson for three. It rims off. No good. Offensive board. Holland trying. It's no good. And there is Gardner with the rebound. Outlet pass down to Parker. And he's going to challenge two defenders. Shot is no good. And Atoka with another rebound. Here come the Cats. A driving shot by Jackson is no good. And Wilkerson with the rebound. Outlet pass down. Proctor. And Coach Weil wanting to pull it out. And finally the Rebels are aware. Here's a pass cutting inside. And Parker puts it off the glass and in. Off the feed as they spread the court. Rebels got a lay-in by Carter Parker. We're nearly. Quick 30-second timeout by the Wampus Cats. It's a 12-point Silo lead. First half was all Ethan Wilkerson pretty much. He scored 24 of the Rebels' 35 points. Just 6 in the second half for the sophomore. But he still has 30 for the game. Rebels have gotten 7 from Charlie Gardner in the second half, 5 for Carter Parker. Two minutes to go. Atoka has the basketball. Jackson. Rebels have gone to a man-to-man defense. Jackson going to drive in. Has a shot blocked by Wilkerson. Wilkerson has the block, and the Rebels have it. Parker off to Gardner. Atoka's got a man defense. Toss back out. They're extending the man now. Coming out to defend Wilkerson on the perimeter. Holland commits the foul. It's just the sixth team foul on Atoka. Next one will send him to the line. Eli Eves checks back in after a quick break. Silo basketball, leading by 12. Proctor dribbles down. Parker fakes the three. Toss back out. Wilkerson. He's got Holland on him. Now bounces it to Gardner. Rebels just playing keep away now. Gardner comes the double team. Wilkerson off to Proctor. Drives. Stops. Now looks for help. Off to Parker. Back to Proctor. Under a minute to go. Gardner dribbles left side. Toss across. Oh, dangerous pass, but Proctor tracks it down. Rebels moving the basketball. Now to Gardner. Really worked extensively on this four corners and having a chance to work on it tonight. Gardner, 32 seconds left. And Atoka's going to have to foul, and Eves commits the foul, and that's going to put Gardner to the free throw line. Charlie with 30 seconds to go. 1-1 for Gardner. He's 1 for 3 tonight. It's up. It's good. Rebels drop everybody back defensively. Gardner with his 11th point of the night. And looking to make it 12 with this one. And he does. 12 points for Charlie Gardner, the sophomore. Lead is 14. Eves pull up. Shot no good. Rebound inside. Gardner's tied up. And possession goes to Silo as Gardner collects his 6th rebound. Gardner, Wilkerson. The baseball pass to the other end. Wilkerson decided not to try to take it in. Pulls it back out. Gives it to Proctor. 11 seconds now. Off to Wilkerson. Now Charlie going to dribble it out and hold the basketball for the final 5 seconds, and the Rebels are going to win it 57-43. 57-43 is the final. See, looking at the individual numbers. Look this way for the Rebels. Silo was led in scoring by Ethan Wilkerson tonight, as the sophomore scores 30 to go along with 8 rebounds. 12 points for Charlie Gardner. He collected 6 boards. 8 points for Carter Parker and 7 for Kyler Proctor. Connor Cordell did not score, but he had 6 big rebounds inside. 57 in total for the Rebels. Atoka, 43 points in the contest, and leading the way was Eli Eves with 19. They had 10 points from Cooper Hardison, also reaching double figures. 5 for Jace Jackson. Let's see, Colin Ritchie also scored 5. 2 points then for Peyton Holland and Andrew McCall to round out the total for the Atoka Wampus Cats. 57-43. Silo wins it. Now 15-4 on the season, while Atoka drops to 6-7. Next action for the Rebels comes up Thursday night. They will be on the road at Colbert. An 8 o'clock tip time right here on the network. You can catch it here on SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network if you can't make the trip to Colbert on Thursday night. And Silo right back home on Saturday. It's homecoming on Saturday. when the Sequoia Tahlequah Indians come to town. The 3A Indians, a perennial power, in town for the homecoming matchup. 4:30 the start time on the girls' game. That's going to about do it from senior night here in Silo. For my camera person, Audrey Gordon, did a nice job in this one. I'm Kevin Farr saying so long from Silo tonight, where the Rebels take two from Atoka. 76-53 in the girls, 57-43 in the boys. Until Thursday night from Colbert, so long, everybody.